This is a used 2018 Toyota 4Runner TRD off-road, and it came with rock lights, which we discovered. But the problem is these rock lights are not hooked up. All the wires were cut. So whoever had this vehicle before took out probably a switch panel and cut a bunch of wires. So we are going to try to rewire the rock lights and see if we can get them working for as cheap as possible. So here we can see is one rock light. It's the Pro Comp. Inside there's 3 LEDs. So that's under the rear wheel. And then going to the mid body, we got another one right there. And then under the front wheel well, there's another one right there. So, and it's identical on the other side. On the inside, you can see that they're hooked up to a switch that doesn't work, which has wires that were cut. Let's look under the hood. So here is one of the rock lights that is has a wire that's cut on this side. Let's come around to the other side. We have cut wires here. So we are going to try to get those hooked up. So I got this box. It's a off-road LED light bar wiring harness by Nilight. Got this off of Amazon. It's super cheap. It was like, I don't know, $12 or something. Comes with some fuses and some connectors, and it came with this wiring harness. So what I liked about this is that it has an inline fuse that's already in line. This goes to the battery, this goes to the ground, and it also has a relay. So that is nice. We'll mount that to the body of the car. So this has a similar switch as what's already in the 4Runner, which I guess we can just use for now. Eventually, I'd like to get an actual switch that's more of a factory type switch, something that says zombie lights on it. That'd be pretty cool. The other part of the wiring harness is that it has these connectors. Now they're meant for light bar or ditch lights or something like that. Not really meant for rock lights, but we are going to see if we can try to make it work. So because this wouldn't reach, we added an extension to this rock light here. So now we have plenty of room for it to reach over to this. I got an 8mm by 1.25 pitch by 16mm zinc coated bolt, and that is going to go right here in order to mount the relay. The problem is that this bolt does not fit through the hole in the relay. So what I need to do is, with a metal drill bit, drill this hole out a little bit bigger. We replace this 15 amp fuse with a 10 amp fuse because our rock lights, each light is 9 watts. 9 times 6 is what? 54. Divided by 12 volts. 5-ish. So really we could get by with a 5 amp, but we're doing a 10 amp fuse. Now that we have everything connected, we're going to clean up all of this. We're going to zip tie it out of the way and put this split protective tubing We're gonna put this tubing over it and zip tie it in place and get it all cleaned up so it's out of the way and isn't hitting anything. All right, now we test it. Nice, it works. Okay, so this wire is coming through that firewall and right here, and it's going to go up to here. So we have to thread it up and under and back out here. Here you can see that we have things somewhat cleaned up. We zip tied all to the top. This and comes along here. And then this is just a bunch of excess wiring harness that's just going to have to sit there. This goes down to this rock light in the front passenger side. This is the wiring that goes to the front switch that goes through the firewall there. Here's the fuse that goes to the battery, and then the black wire going to the ground. So it cleaned up pretty decent. Just putting some of this underbody wiring into this protective tubing here, just to help give it an extra layer of protection.